Not all money is good money. Recently, an investor came and he committed $2 million into our investment project, but I said no. Most people found me crazy, but let me share with you this story and I'll show you how this was one of the best decisions I have ever made. So I jump on a call with this gentleman. I'm not going to name the country he got on the call from, but basically, I'm trying to gauge him. I'm trying to understand what are his questions. So one of our first USP, unique selling proposition, is that this is a completely Sharia-compliant, riba-free project where basically you're partnering up with the developer himself, right? So I start explaining to him how it is Sharia-compliant, how it's riba-free, how we structure it. Literally within like 20 to 25 seconds of me explaining that, he cuts me off. And he says, well, I don't really care about the structure. Just tell me if I'm going to make 50% in 2 years and I'm ready to sign the deal. Okay. So that was off to me. And it was very off to me. So for me, what's important to us is that all our investors that partner up in the project are value aligned. They're not here only for the money. Of course, money is very important because you're investing your hard-earned capital. You want to preserve your capital and you want to make what you expected, if not more, inshallah. But if this is your only worry, or if this is your first worry and your first worry, it's not that, hey, how is this man structuring this in a Sharia-compliant way, non-riba way? And you go on to say you don't even care about it as long as you make 50%. Huge red flag to me. If you bring $20,000 or $200,000 or $2 million or $200 million, as long as I'm alive, if you don't care about it being Sharia-compliant, I'll forever say no to your money. Even if you're watching this, sir, letting you know. Then came the second red flag, okay? It was like, when he mentioned I don't care about 50%, I was like, no, I have to explain to you how it's structured because for us, we take pride in the way it's structured, our principles and everything. He's like, okay, go ahead. I was like, okay, very disrespectful, but I'll go ahead and explain it to him. So I explained to him, then he cuts me off again. And he says, well, don't even worry about it. Send me the wire instructions because I wanted to explain to him how our process works, how we're going to, need some KYC from you. We need to know your customer and we need to do our due diligence on you. If you're the right investor that we can partner up with, then we're going to send you the agreement for you to review. Then we're going to send you wire instructions. Actually, we do more KYC before that. And then we're going to send you the wire instructions and then you wire the funds. He's like, skip all that. I don't need to do any legal review. We can sign the paperwork later. Just send me the wire instructions. Let me wire the funds. And then you send the document and we can go back and forth and work on it. Oh my God. This was completely done. This is the end of the story. I'm not going to tell you and share with you what kind of conversation I exactly had with him, but he was very, very upset. And during the call, I felt like at one point in the call, he wanted to just come right through the camera and just strangle me. He was so mad because of something I have told him, right? But we have to stand our ground because if somebody's rushing through the process and trying to give you the money fast, most likely they'll try to withdraw it fast too. And they have probably parking it for some weird reasons. Allahu alam. Or maybe none of these apply to him. But because, and that brings me to the third point, because I have been in this scenario so many times, my business is sizing up people. So when I'm meeting with you, I'm sizing you up, right? So if I get the wrong vibes, the wrong energy from you, something is off. Does not matter what it is. Look, if this project is good for us, and if it's meant to happen for us, it will happen, inshallah, with or without your money, right? But if I feel that your energy is off, I don't want to take your money and mix it up with other people who have worked hard for this money, halal, sacrificed everything, and they have grand, pure intentions. They want to do hijrah to Muslim country. They want to send their kids, no student loans. They want to send their kids to college and finance everything. All those grand intentions that they have, I don't want to impurify it, if that's a word, by taking money from you. So for me, energy is very important. And remember, I'm in the business of sizing up people. So are all of us. So because of these three things, I thought it's a polite way of saying no to him, but he was very mad. Probably it's another day I'll share how I said no to him and he just could not accept it. When you're building something, it could be a business, a brand, a real estate, or even a relationship that's supposed to outlast and outlive you, you cannot always go with what's on paper. You have to also trust your gut feeling that comes from experience, that comes from wisdom. And we're here building something that inshallah, this is not just a real estate project, a real estate development. There is a bigger purpose. There is a bigger vision behind it, right? And we don't want to mess it up by taking impure money. Does not matter how tempting that is. We have to always choose integrity over income. Hopefully you guys agree with me with my decision. That was a crazy experience, and I'll share more crazy experiences with you. Or if you have anything else that you want me to talk about, please share in the comments and we'll get to it inshallah. Assalamu alaikum.